bigger, faster, more bombs. Those are the kinds of messed up things you guys ask me for every time I make a plane with Create. Do you really think I'm gonna do that? Oh, there they go. Look at that, it's nuts. I mean, yeah, obviously I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna be making this bad boy right here, the B-52 Stratofortress, which is pretty much just a massive plane that drops a ton of bombs, or 35 tons of bombs to be exact. And that means the first thing I need to do is solve the bomb problem. I have no idea why I made that sound so intense. By far the biggest downside with bombs is you place one down, you activate it, and it's definitely super cool. Everybody loves explosions. Everybody and their mom loves explosions, but then once all the dust and smoke settles, that's it. There is no bomb left here. And that's very clearly a problem when that plane over there is supposed to carry 70,000 pounds of munitions. This is definitely a nice hole here, but this is not a 70,000 pounds of explosives hole. You know, this is like a kitty bomb hole thing. Whatever. So I need to make a contraption that allows for infinite bombs in a very small space. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be easy. Okay, well, it turns out it was actually relatively easy. Theoretically, this should work and, you know, not high pressure, but if it doesn't, this entire build is dead before I even start it. Well, that's not great. Oh, problem solved, crisis averted. I just had to add one more block at the end here, put a little redstone on top, and now it works. I wasn't worried at all. You guys were worried. I wasn't worried. I had faith. Oh, thank God. If I just flip this lever right here. Oh, yeah. There it is. That is the American way right there. Oh my God, there's too many particle effects. I can't see the lever to turn it off. There's too many particle effects. Where's the lever? Oh, I think I got it. We got it. We're good. Okay, now that I have solved the bomb problem, I just need to build the entire actual plane. I also clearly didn't think this through because I now have a massive hole in the middle of the area that I typically work in. So that's fantastic. Well, this is the skeleton of the plane on a 1-to-1 scale, and its nickname Buff is starting to make a little bit more sense now. It's gonna be 57 blocks wide and 48 blocks long, which makes this by far the biggest plane I've ever built. Before I do anything else, I want to go on record saying I think the size is gonna be a problem eventually, but for now I'm just gonna ignore it and do my best to make this look like that. If you guys are wondering why the entire plane is just copycat blocks, I guess technically except for the glass in the front, it's because I literally have no idea what color I want to make it. I picked out these 5 sets of blocks that I think might look good on it, but I did that like 15 minutes ago and I still haven't decided because putting these colors on this plane, it's gonna take forever. It's a huge commitment. It was easier for me to get married than to pick which color to make this plane. Just shh, don't tell my wife. Lacey, if you're watching this, I love you. Hey Siri, Help me out and pick a random number between 1 and 5.
It's 4.
Okay. Hey, you guys heard Siri. It's 4. We're going with these ones right here. And if it looks bad, it's all Siri's fault. But if it looks good, you guys already know I'm taking full credit. Oh my god, it's finally done. It's done. You guys have to stop asking for these huge planes. They take so long to make. You guys probably think you're so funny. Now you're gonna comment asking for even bigger planes. You're probably Googling right now, what's the biggest plane ever made? And then you're typing that in the comments. Well, you're not funny. The good news is I think the plane looks absolutely awesome, and I have to nerd out for 1 second. I found this extremely detailed dimension and specification sheet online for the B-52. Like, look at all of these different dimensions on here. I used this to try to make this plane as accurate as I possibly could. I was looking at all the little details, even going, oh, the dual engines are 15 feet roughly, and converting that to meters, and then using that to make these. And I mean, look at them. I think all the little details turned out so well. I love the engines with the turning fans on the inside for the intakes, and eventually they'll have working thrusters in the back, which will look even cooler. And even the smallest little details, like the tail from here back slightly curving inward, which is what it's supposed to do on the real plane. I think all those little details tie this together to just make it the coolest and most accurate plane I've ever made. Now for the bad news. The size of this thing is definitely gonna be a problem. I mean, how am I even supposed to take off with this thing? This is the area that I typically work in, and even ignoring the massive hole that I made in the ground that I still haven't fixed, there is no way this thing is going to be able to take off in this direction or in that direction. I guess technically the plane doesn't even fly yet though, so maybe I should fix that first and then worry about taking off. I just need to add in some thrusters for the engines, some wings in the front, flat bearings and flaps for turning, even more wings in the back, even more flat bearings and flaps to act as elevators, a few flaps for the vertical stabilizer, and now I need to link everything. Okay, I'm pretty sure all the basic flying components should have been added. I do know technically the B-52 does not have ailerons to turn left and right. It has its flap system and spoilers that, they work together to make it turn properly. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to set that up, something complicated like that, with what I have in the game. So my B-52 has basic ailerons. I'm acknowledging that it's not right. It is my artistic interpretation of it, let's call it. I also did some landscaping so that the area is sufficient to at least try to take off. I've linked everything with a basic link controller. I'll connect all this stuff with the Xbox controller later, but for trial and error, I think this is good to go, which means it's time for the first test flight. Oh yeah, I'm not even started flying yet right now, but the way it zooms out on bigger planes looks so good. First official test flight in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, something is wrong. It won't even move. No, Percy, we're trying to build a plane right now. No, don't walk on the keyboard. Don't walk on the keyboard. You're not helping with the plane building. No, if you want to contribute, you gotta sit on my lap. All right, back to figuring out what was wrong.
2 very boring minutes later.
Somehow I forgot to put my data pack on this world, so the plane behind me weighed about 10 times more than I thought, but it's okay. It should be fixed now. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, okay. You know what? For a first try, it actually works pretty well. It's definitely way too fast. There is no way a B-52 is this fast in real life, but otherwise, it's pretty easy to control. And it seems like it flies relatively straight. It pulls up a little bit in the front, but it's nothing too bad. I'm actually shocked. This is a really good first attempt. Going in totally blind, I did not think it would fly this well. What just happened? What? What just happened? Distant Horizons is trying to kill me. Oh, no, don't crash. Saved. Now, can I land it? Can I land it? No. Nope, I can't land. Ah! Well, I mean, that is some kind of a landing. It's not a good one, but it's something. I definitely need to do a bit of tweaking here and there to make it fly a little bit cleaner, but I think it should be pretty easy.
2 hours later.
I was very wrong. It was definitely not easy to balance this plane. There was so much trial and error, and it has to be the weirdest balancing I've ever done. On the outside, there's wings there, and there on each side. And then I added in some very low friction, non-functional landing gear on the bottom here to help with takeoff. And then if we go inside, I added in a singular thruster right here because all 8 of them on the outside were way too powerful. Oh yeah, and I can't forget the singular redstone block, which is clearly critical to the structural integrity of this entire plane. Really, it just helps move the center of mass a little bit further forward so it doesn't tip over, but it's still extremely important and also just super random. I'm pretty sure if I'm gonna show this off, I am gonna need as much room for takeoff as humanly possible. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, I had enough room to take off. And look at this. It flies really well, still super easy to control. Unfortunately, this is as slow as I can make it while still moving the plane in any way, so I am gonna manually control the thrusters. Instead of toggling them, I'll push the button when I want it to go forward so I can slow it down when need be. But otherwise, like, it flies super straight. It lifts a bit in the front as it speeds up, but that's actually a good thing because I lose a lot of speed when I'm turning. It's really good. And it looks so cool too. You know, why don't we just cut the rest of the video? I want to fly around like this. Whenever I get a plane working really well, I love flying it around, especially with Distant Horizons. Look at this. Like, what if we just take a vacation to Alaska right now? No, it did it again. I take it back. I don't want to go to Alaska. Guys, Distant Horizons is out to get me. Take me home. I think I'm going in the right direction. This is so stupid. I'm just inching along, trying to find where is it? I think I found it. I found it. Come on, land the plane. Do it. Do it. Oh my God, in spite of all odds, he lands the plane with 0 visibility. I'm not letting that happen again. I'm not getting baited again. We are reducing this to, I don't know, 70 maybe. Hopefully that makes it stop disappearing while I am literally hurtling through the sky in a massive metal container that is soon going to be filled with bombs. And speaking of that, I now get to ruin all that balancing work I just did by adding in functioning landing gear and the entire bomb system. All these wheels should already be in the correct spaces. They're just not functional yet, but that should be an easy fix. Man, I gotta stop saying these are easy fixes because I'm wrong like 50% of the time. I need a mechanical bearing here, and I need it to be set to only place near initial angle, so the landing gear is placed down when it's outside, but it's technically not placed down when it's hiding inside here. Then I need a block in front of it, and I'm gonna need something down here, but it's a little cramped in there. I think I can put something in there. Does that work? I mean, it's definitely not a work of art or something, but I think it looks pretty good for the limited space that I had to work in. It does the trick. If I set this to 180 degrees, I can do a quick check. Yup, it works. And then shift to put it back down. Nice. One wheel down, only 3 more to go. It's gonna start getting real cramped in here, so it's probably best to put the redstone controls at the back. I need an energy transmitter, a sequence gear shift, and this needs to be set to turn 180 in one direction, then wait for a new redstone pulse, and then turn 180 in the opposite direction. And then it should just need a creative motor. I know one of these is inevitably gonna turn in the wrong direction, so I'm just gonna use brass gearboxes for all of them, since I'm gonna have to come back in a minute here and adjust at least one of these, maybe more. Moment of truth. Wait, one more time. One more time. Okay, the pairs are going in the right direction. It's this pair. This pair in the back is going in the incorrect direction. They both need to be flipped. I almost forgot too. I need to change these again. You have to break them and then change the setting and put them back down. And I almost always forget to change that, but now. Yes. It works. Oh, it's finally time for the bomb system, which means it's finally time for me to accidentally blow myself and the entire plane up. If that actually happens, I'm ending the video right there. I've spent so long on this plane. I can't. That's why I saved it till the end. I don't want to blow anything up. First things first, I need a working bomb bay somewhere between the landing gear, so it can probably go from here to somewhere like there, and then just have some bearings inside to open and close it. I'm sorry, thruster and redstone block, you guys gotta go. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, it's an odd number, so it can't be symmetrical. No. Oh, it's painful. I think for these, I'm actually gonna go with only place when anchor destroyed, just to be safe. They're gonna be around stuff in here that's handling the bombs, and I don't want anything to break that could set off a bomb in the middle of the plane. Thankfully, the redstone's gonna be really similar to the landing gear, so I just need some brass gearboxes, a sequence gear shift, which is set to 90 degrees in one direction, then wait for a redstone pulse, then turn 90 degrees in the other direction, and you guys guessed it, another creative motor. One of these two sides is gonna go the wrong way. My guess is it's this side. Yep. There we go. Now it's working. And you know what? It actually looks pretty good from the outside, even though it's not symmetrical. This side definitely doesn't look as good, but it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure the only thing left to do is to make the infinite bomb contraption inside here. I don't know if you guys can tell since it is definitely now cramped in here, but this bomb contraption is way more complicated than I expected it to be. But the main goal of all this is to get the bombs as far away from the plane as possible before they're set off. I could try to explain all the different parts of this and how they work, but it's probably easier to hook everything else up to redstone and then show you how it works. And that means it's time for the single, most complicated part of the entire build. Hooking all this stuff up to my knockoff Xbox controller. I gotta plug this in. This is such a bad USB port. There we go. I'm really hoping it's easier this time than it was last time, because I ran into a couple speed bumps there, but we got it done. We got it done in the end. I just gotta switch this out for a tweaked link controller hub, and I can get to linking. Nope, never mind. I lied. I gotta open up each side of the flaps first. Not a strong start. All right, take two. Now I can get to linking. So if I want to turn right, it goes right, which is positive X. And this is the left one, which is positive. So the front one is this. And the back one is negative X, I think. Yeah, that's right. right? And then this one would just be the opposite of that. These are the easy ones though. The ones in the back cause me problems, and I know why. If I open up the Tweak Link controller and we look at the left joystick, just put your eyes on that for a second. If I go to the left, it's negative X, and to the right, it's positive X, like on a coordinate plane. But if I go up, it's negative Y. Why is that? You'd think if you went up, it would be positive, but it's negative. That's why I was messing it up last time. If I'm going up on the controller, I want the plane to go down in the front, and to go down in the front, these need to tilt to the back? Maybe? I think so. Guys, I swear I have a college degree in chemical engineering. I swear I do. It doesn't seem like that a lot of the time. If this is wrong, I'm gonna be so pissed. That is gonna be horrible. I think Axis trigger right is the right. I think it's this one. It's kind of a weird name for it, but I want that to be the thruster so I can manually activate it. And then I want the back button for the landing gear. And then I'll do the B button for the bomb bay. You guys get it? Bomb bay. The rope pulley should also be the B button so that when it opens for the bomb bay, this also goes down and vice versa. I gotta lift the plane up for this next one because we are about to get technical. I need the bay doors to open. I need the contraption to go down. There we go. So I'm gonna need to link the left trigger here, but I also need to build down 2 blocks from this and also link it here so that it can trigger the bombs when they get placed down. They get placed down here, but I'm pretty sure I need it to trigger a redstone signal on that face. So Axis trigger left here and here. And then I also need to bind the B button here in case there is a residual bomb there when I go to close the bay doors. It also needs to drop that. Oh, and thankfully, I think that should be everything. You guys have no idea how excited I am to show off the bomb contraption. I just need to move the plane to a relatively safe space before I start blowing stuff up. I need to make sure we have a perfect view. There we go. So I can put the landing gear away by pressing the back button. Awesome. Then I can press the B button and it opens the bay door and drops down the bomb contraption. And now that it's dropped down into the correct spot, if I push the left trigger, there we go. Oh, it works so well. And if I stop, I mean, come on. How can you not love that? And then the best part of all of this, I made it idiot-proof. So if I push B again, it closes. And because of how I did the redstone, I'm really nervous about this. If I push the left trigger inside the plane, nothing happens. Yes! Guys, I'm a bit of an engineer. I don't know if you guys can tell, I am extremely proud of that. I'm really glad it works too, because if it didn't, this entire build wouldn't work. It's time for the final test flight in 3, 2, 1. Thruster is on. I need to get some speed before I try and pull up. Here we go. Oh, come on, get it. Yes! Oh, it was a clean takeoff. Now that I'm in the air, I can press the back button to put the landing gear away. Oh, it's so good. It flies so well. Look at this. Once it gets up speed, it's such a steady flight. It pulls up just a bit in the front when it's at full speed, which is exactly what you want. That way, when you lose speed, when you turn and it dips a bit, you can make up for that. Flying around with the controller and distant horizons and builds like this, it doesn't even feel like I'm playing Minecraft anymore. It's crazy. Okay, it's time to test out the bombing. I got a good angle. I can press B to open the bomb bay doors. And then I left trigger to drop the bombs. That looks crazy. Oh my God. That's nuts. Oh, there they go. Look at that. It's nuts. This is the coolest build I've ever made. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, man, I love bombing stuff. I can't stop. I can't stop. That's crazy. Oh, that was good stuff. Now I just need to find a densely populated village for the real task.